Caso de Sarah Hawkins. Capítulo 2. Puerto de Darkwater. Vamos a ver. Se viene. Hostias, suena un poco la música del 2013. Ahora ya no. Focus. Es el Endurance pero de la peli, sí. Literal. Esperemos que no naufragie. Ey, ¿qué pasa?
We're almost there.
Call of Cthulhu. Call, no Cal. Call of Cthulhu. El chujulju este. Seiya. Seiye. La llamada de Cthulhu.
Stay on board.
Esa caja no pesa mucho, ¿eh?
There's guys coming to unload.
Nada, está vacía, a mí no me
Welcome
engaña.
to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
¿Qué viento te ha traído por aquí? ¿Cómo
Does
que
the
viento?
Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Vamos, hay que investigar un poco por aquí y luego mirar los documentos. Hablar con Fitzroy, que me imagino que será él, que es el objetivo principal. Y el objetivo secundario es ir al bar, hablar con Bradley. Ok. Muy bien. Vale. Tengo un punto, pues... Investigación, venga, va. Luego no se puede repartir, ¿no? Mira, la Sara. Está muerta. Dice también. Y el hijo. No se puede repartir, bueno. A ver, aquí para echar un trago, de ir al bar. Hablar con Bradley, que a lo mejor está... Pues no sé. A ver qué hay aquí. Gente, Bradley, caballeros, por favor, apártense. Vale, es este.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Oye, por favor,
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Maven no quiere.
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
No está
It's a
receptivo.
sign.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't
Cállate
understand.
la boca,
Put
maño.
that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
Te meto una
crazy.
hostia.
They're cops. They can't understand.
¿Tú qué? Nada, no, hasta tu bola.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Nada, que no está receptivo, ya está. Si no quiere, no quiere. Espera, antes de entrar al bar, por aquí. Estos... Ahí va. Te dejaste la ballena, vale. Ahora voy. Contrabandista. Vale, vale. Pues nada. La ballena se podía entonces... Ah, sí. Medicina.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a
Murió
short
hace
time
poco.
ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Ha cogido medicina de esto. ¿Se puede más?
What could have done so much damage?
A ver, un momento.
You're not sailors.
Aquí esto se ha subido algo. El 17% antes había menos. Encontrando libros de medicina. Pero ahí ponía algo de medicina cuando le daba... No sé.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Sí, encontré uno en el despacho antes de salir. Sí. Sí, el libro ese. Esto no se puede hacer nada. Un mechero y ya está. Yo quiero eso. Aunque sale un verde Xbox. A ver.
Prohibition is just a
La
joke.
prohibición era una broma aquí.
That suits me fine. Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Hola, casi. Mal escupitajo. Ahí va. Bueno, se va a liar.
Hey, be careful.
Cuidado, dice. ¿Has sido tú?
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Ese yo que venía pidiendo que el tipo no ha mostrado respeto. Creo que exagera.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right or not.
Aquí no rige la ley seca. Busco la mención 36. Llegar sobre Darkwater.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Indagar sobre Darkwater. Mira, vamos a pedir una bebida y así a lo mejor está más receptivo. Por ejemplo.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Solo un poquito, un culín.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Que bien entonan, ¿eh?
I think we'll get along well.
Esto afectará tu destino. ¿Por? Ah, porque he bebido. No sé. Pero es para que esté contento y me suelte información. Indagar sobre el Darkwater. Sobre Sara, ¿por qué la ballena varada?
The
Primero eso.
stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater.
Mucho más le
When our
bebe.
whalers left for long months
Me
and
rayo,
came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Si no te gustaba el cuadro, no te gustaba, no pasa nada. Siento que eran extraños, no es hablar mal si es cierto. No hablamos más de Sara. Pues es cierto que eran extraños, la verdad.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Lo he visto, uno de ellos. Siento que eran extraños.
Her style made her famous. How
Ah,
would you
estoy
describe
ya
it?
le he dado.
Yeah,
Saltar.
we saw.
So they made
You need.
No hablemos más de Sara. Bueno, a ver.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
No. Busco el almacén.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
Rumores.
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Siguen ruidos.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Bueno,
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
no, dilo.
Anything else?
Pero macho,
Do you know where this place is?
no me vas a soltar nada más,
Why
de
not?
verdad.
First off, sailors scream. And that's but anything.
Mejor no digo más, dice. A ver, porque
That'll be all for now.
Claro, pero si no me dice nada más, chico. No has bebido, te he visto yo que no. A ver, hay algo más por aquí. Uy. Espera un momento. Vamos a hablar con esta.
What you looking at, stranger?
La mañana. Pues sí que le gusta beber, nada. ¿Qué hace usted en un sitio como este?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her.
Oh,
Let me
no.
drink, stranger.
Stranger.
I told you to beat it.
Bueno, pues nada, si te pones así de borde, de verdad. Qué gentuza. Míralo.
Do you like our song?
Sí, precioso.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Haciendo amigos, pero es que se me ponen bordes así sin ningún sentido, de verdad. ¿Qué canción es esa?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the
La
miraculous
pesca
catch.
milagrosa.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our
Oh.
grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted
Desaparecieron
the
las
stocks.
ballenas.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Me alejo
I bid you
lentamente.
farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Stranger. A ver, había un recorte aquí, decía.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Pesca milagrosa. El Scylla regresa a puerto para salvar Darkwater del hambre. Habíamos perdido la esperanza. La tripulación de Scylla, o lo que queda de ella, retornó al puerto de Darkwater la tarde del martes. Los lugareños acudieron a la carrera a los muelles para dar la bienvenida al último ballenero de la isla y quedaron estupefactos al contemplar la asombrosa captura que la valiente embarcación traía a bordo. El cetáceo superior en tamaño, incluso a las formidables ballenas dentadas, llenaba toda la cubierta hasta el punto de rebosar, en parte por las bordas, lo que explica perfectamente el apelativo por el que ya se le conoce, la pesca milagrosa. Los supervivientes relataron una aterradora historia sobre su peligrosa travesía, pero también cantaron las excelencias de la carne de la criatura, inigualable por su calidad y sus innumerables beneficios en materia de nutrición. Es indudable que el extraordinario tamaño de la ballena permitirá alimentar a muchos de los habitantes de Darkwater y pondrá fin a la hambruna que padecía en la isla. Almacén en alquiler. El señor Marx pone su almacén en alquiler a partir de junio. Velada especial de ballena varada. Tal y cual, totalmente gratuito. Mean con su familia, amigos, tal. Bueno, muy bien. Yo creo que no me queda nada más por aquí dentro.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor.
Charles Hawkins era un borracho y un moroso. Pues nada, vamos a hablar con... Aquí en el esto. Mucho texto, exactamente. Lo justo y necesario.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Voy a cerrar la puerta. No voy a ser.
Fishing equipment.
Aparejo de
Could be with some
pescas.
rust remover.
Vale, hay una puerta
A
aquí que hay.
souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Un
The Scylla.
barquito. El
It finished
Scylla.
up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Mira, otro aprendizaje de medicina. Segundo volumen de una guía sobre ética y buenas prácticas. Pues muy bien. Antes de subir para arriba, no sé. Hostias, ¿qué está ahí? ¿Y aquí? El meadero. ¿Se puede tirar de la cadena? Antes de hablar con él. A ver qué hay por aquí. Vamos a SeRmOnGaR, aunque no me lo hayan invitado.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
No hay nada. Aparte de eso. Bueno, a ver. Espera.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Los términos de nuestro acuerdo están bien claros. Mantener a sus hombres bajo control. Provocarnos es un lujo que no puede usted permitirse. No hace falta que responda a este mensaje. Limítase a pagar a su portador, Cat. Vale, pues... A ver, señor.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Que están aquí.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
No hay mucho que rascar. Solo unas pocas fechas son ilegibles aún. 1890, 1907 y una última medio borrada. El resto del documento está tachado. ¿Quién tendría interés en ocultar esta información? ¿Qué coño? Tú, chaval, ¿a dónde vas? Que se va al muelle, ¿no? Decía. ¿Pero vamos a terminar de hablar o qué? ¿Pero qué vas?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Vale. Sus documentos son ilegibles, maño. O sea, por favor.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
¿Cómo se ganaba la vida Charles Hawkins? Pensé que la pesca cesó en 1847, correcto. Y había por ahí algo de 1900 y pico. Ojo,
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Vale. Habla de Darkwater. El hombre de esa fotografía se parece a usted. Será un familiar.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Su padre, con
Your
una pata
father?
palo.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
La pata palo está ahí. Muy bien. Va bien, ¿no, Conrad? Creo que no se ha vuelto a cortar, ¿verdad? He visto la horca del muelle.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
¿Qué puede haberla matado? ¿Por qué la devuelven al mar?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha. Right.
¿Por qué la devuelven al mar?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Dice Conrad, por cierto, sobre la pata de palo, yo la primera vez pensé que era un catalejo. Ya. ¿Qué es eso de la pesca milagrosa?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Eso ya lo he leído, tío. ¿Quién es Cat?
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
No nos senta bien que miráramos, por lo que sea.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Vale, eso es lo de allá.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Mentir, no tengo ni idea. Pertenecía a los Hawkins. Me subestima. ¿Esto le parece un juego? Esto no es un juego, ¿eh? Vamos a decir que sí, a los Hawkins.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
¿Dónde decía? Ya está. Es que no hay nada más.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Vale. A ver, lo del catalejo, ¿dónde decía que estaba? Que tengo curiosidad de verlo. No he visto ningún... O sea, el catalejo, la patapalo. Ya me he liado con lo que has dicho del catalejo. ¿Dónde está? Que quiero verlo. ¿Está arriba? Vale. Pensé que he estado aquí y no he visto nada. ¡Ah, esto! ¡Buah! Tú creías que era un catalejo y a mí me había parecido al principio un remo, ¿sabes? Me cago en 10.
What a macabre souvenir.
Ya, también me queda pillado, madre mía. Es que de verdad. Pues nada. Pues era una pata palo. Ni catalejo ni... Madre mía. En fin, sí. Mejor no vamos. Vamos a ver el puerto.
Stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Un golpe de remo, sí. En toda la cabeza. Esto es de aquí, a ver, cuento.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our
¿Cómo?
island and ridicule our protectors.
Bueno, que se pone en furos. No. Brandan debe ser el...
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But
LOL.
everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them.
There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter.
Van un poco
That's all we
borrachillos,
need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat.
Llama
than
media
of
cat que a un puñado de marineros
Sí.
borrachos.
If only they would kill each other.
¿Quién es Cat? ¿No será la tipa esa del bar?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Madre mía, el Capitán Pescanova.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local?
Creo que lo he hecho.
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
Saint Brendan. He protected Wayland
Se
till
lo he
those...
dicho. ¿Viven aquí?
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around
Va de
here.
lado, me cago en tío.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Bueno, pues nada, que vaya bien.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
A ver,
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this
¿y estos
guy?
qué?
No idea. You better keep... What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
El pasadizo lleva al almacén Hawkins. Indagar sobre sus actividades. Me envía Cat.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Me envía Cat.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Pues seguramente habrá que buscar otro modo porque por ahí no. Está claro. Igual por aquí.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
O sea, como que hay otra entrada, ¿no? Me ha parecido entender. Va a ser por aquí. Espera, antes de intentar... Hostia, con una ganzúa.
Damnation. I broke it.
Se ha roto. No me jodas.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Mierda, ¿y ahora qué? Por intentarlo se me ha roto. Y si encima se ha guardado la partida, ¿eh? No lo tenía que haber intentado. F. Ay, ay, ay. ¿Y ahora qué? La estatua. Ah, mira, lo que decían de la estatua del Brendan este.
Saint
Ocultismo.
Brendan, patron saint of
Santo patrón de
sailors and
marineros y
travelers.
viajeros.
Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Si hubiera tenido mejor habilidad. Ya. Lo del árbol de habilidades. Pero vamos, aunque se haya roto, pues se podrá hacer de otra forma distinta, ¿no? ¿Y si hablo otra vez con estos?
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
A lo mejor se desbloquea algo. A ver. Librarse de los dos guardias, a ver.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us
Si nos
something
trae algo de
to drink
beber.
and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Pues vale.
I'll be back.
I'll be
Take your
back.
time. We're going nowhere.
Un par de tragos y ya sobornaos. Pues vale. ¿Dónde hay este? Este no. A ver.
Where do you think you're going?
¿Qué hace aquí la policía?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident
Silas.
affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Vamos, que no, o sea...
You again?
No need.
A ver, pero ya no me deja decirle nada más. Vamos, hay un superviviente pues que dice que lo dejemos tranquilo, pero no. ¿Y su casa dónde estará?
Oh yeah.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
O sea, aquí casa pues está eso de allá, tal. Aquí había gente antes y ahora se puede pasar. Antes de ir a por eso, porque a lo mejor... Uy. Hola.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Al capitán.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Me dice, o sea, igual puedo hablar otra vez con el tipo este. Encontrar objetos escondidos. La habilidad de percepción te permite detectar objetos escondidos cerca de ti cuando tal. Imagino que será eso que sale ahí. Mira. Palanca activa un mecanismo.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
¿Habrá algo más? Sigue saliendo. Aquí.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Un fósil, eso. Pero... ¿yo para qué quiero todo esto que estoy cogiendo? Un engranaje.
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
Se empleará para algo, desde luego. Estoy cogiendo mucha basura, pero si la cojo será para algo, ¿no? O habrá cosas que no sirven para nada. Uy, esto. Uy, uy.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Vale. Inventario y esas cosas. Inspeccionar. Quiero usarlo en el esto. Montar la manivela, montar el engranaje. El dispositivo de carraca. El engranaje primero, ¿no? La carraca y la manivela. ¿No? ¿O es que será al revés? ¿O me falta algo? No, la manivela. Ahora. Gira manivela.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Vamos, pero ahí abajo.
Damn, I broke it.
Se ha roto, no me jodas. ¿En serio? ¿Me lo estás diciendo en serio? Vuelvo a dar al clic, no, pero eso ya está. Creo que es. ¿Esto es principal o es...?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
¿Y ahora qué, tío? Se me ha roto eso. Y por lo que veo hay un check como que ya he cogido todo. Entonces... ¿tú, Conrad, te suena esto? ¿Si puedo hacer algo más o como se me ha roto ya se siente? No veo nada más. Y arriba no se podía. No puedo usar este método. ¿Pero por qué ha fallado?
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid.
Ay, madre.
What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Ay, ay, ay. No tenía ni idea.
Your turf. That's news to me.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around.
Ay.
My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my
Esta es la
rules,
Cat.
I punish them.
Con que ustedes...
Is
Cat.
your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
¡Me cago en! ¿Qué dices, loca? ¡Me cago! ¡Ay! ¡Ay! No. Tenía que haber... Uy, uy,
Get
uy.
this Joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
¡Madre!
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to
Tenía
get
que
out
haber
this
golpeado
warehouse, I
primero.
have to deal with her.
Me faltó sorpresa. Me han dejado aquí tirado como una rata. Entiendo que lo de la ganzúa por la habilidad no he podido usarlo. Esto de aquí, pues ha fallado el otro, pues yo que sé por qué. Y luego, pues que me han pillado. Así que vamos a tener que emborrachar aquí a la gente. No me gusta recurrir. Mira, ahí esta gente. Estos son los de antes. Ah, que están esperando. Son los de antes. Camarero. Camarero. Tuso. Dos. Ya me pongo aquí.
What can I get you?
Ah, es verdad, son los que bloqueaban. Un par de bebidas, ¿no? Comprar una botella de whisky, sí. Porque si no me lo voy a tomar yo.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
¿Qué le parece un trueque? Ya. ¿Un trueque o un whisky? Mantener. Aprobar la elocuencia. A ver.
What would you say to a deal? Your bottle for a service.
It's $5 for everyone, including you.
Are you sure?
Certain.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
Quería ahí evitarme el comprar, macho. Bueno, pues ya está. ¿Conocen los ¿Qué pasa? Que no lo...
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
No sé si lo he hecho antes.
If I were you, I wouldn't hang.
Why not?
First off, the sailors from around here
Esto ya lo he hecho antes.
any.
Venga, pues marcharse.
That'll be all for now.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Ey.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
La botella entera.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you.
No hay provisiones para Darkwater, el logro.
Cheers, you jackass. I don't feel well. Hey, where are you going? I hope for your sake that I didn't hear. No, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff at too high a price.
Yo no estoy aquí. Yo no estoy aquí. Ah, pero Kat en el... No voy a probar a hablar con Kat en el... esto, ¿no? Pues es por aquí. Ah, por aquí. No. ¿Cómo entro? Por aquí.
Let's see.
Que no se rompa, que no se rompa, que no se rompa, que no se rompa. Se va a romper. ¿No?
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
No me jodas. A ver.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Joder, de verdad. ¿Y ahora qué? Que no puedo por aquí. Solo se puede... ¿Cómo entro? Para eso compro la botella y todo. Y voy a tener que salir. Me parece increíble. Solo una oportunidad. Entonces ya salgo de aquí. Vuelvo a grabar. Me cago en... Todo mal, ¿eh? Todo mal.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
Se me ha roto dos ganzúas. A ver, señora. Lo siento. Me vengo aquí arrastrando.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend.
Ah.
I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So
Bueno, por lo
understand
menos
by that.
respeta, ¿eh?
If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Ahora por lo menos habla. Decir la verdad, mentir. Si mentir me va a pillar. O sea, que es mejor casi que ser sincero, ¿eh?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Ya, si no te digo que no. Creía que ella era la más peligrosa. Tengo que entrar en el almacén. Seguro que conoce a Darkwater bien.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
Michelle. ¿Quién es Michelle?
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Habría corrido el riesgo en absoluto. Se me está agotando la metida.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed.
Bueno.
Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
¿Acepto el trato? Hombre, pues sí, porque es que ya todas las demás cosas no se me han ido a garete, así que sí.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective.
Que si no, no voy a entrar hoy.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors.
Señora, ¿puede andar un poco más rápido?
But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
Señora, un poco más rápido. No tenemos toda la noche. Joder, de verdad.
something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Bueno, ya llegaremos, ¿eh?
Can't understand. Damn stupid idiots.
Venga.
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
Ahora dirá, ahí va. Si está forzado el candado, ¿quién ha podido ser? No, yo no. Yo no he sido.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
Pero no le digas eso.
The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley.
Lo dicho, no está forzado,
¿eh? His stubbornness or to have pity on him. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Puedo seguir sin ayuda.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Ah, o sea que ahora me deja, pero no decía de que quería seguirme. Yo no entiendo nada. No se fía, pero luego me deja a mi santa. Joder.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Para reconstruir una escena, mantén botón izquierdo y derecho. What the fuck? What the fuck es esto? Hostias, como vuelta al pasado, ¿qué? A ver, mira medicina.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Modo investigación ahí a lo Batman.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Sí, o sea, esto simplemente pues que ve más pistas, ¿no? En este modo. Psicología, a ver.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
¿Se rompió el espejo antes o después de las ventas? Hombre, pues... digo yo que lo rompió, se hizo sangre y se tuvo que poner en la venta y luego ya se lo quitaría, digo yo.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Ahí la foto.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Un poco raro. Han ganado un punto de personaje. A ver, tengo 2 puntos. ¿Qué me recomiendas? ¿Subo un poquito más la investigación? Y le subo... Hombre, Thor, ¿qué tal? La investigación siempre es útil. La elocuencia también. Elocuencia... Este dice... Sí, claro, para los diálogos y tal. Me costaría aumentar las probabilidades de convencer o manipular a la gente en las conversaciones. Pues sí. Ok. Joder, siempre le doy escape, pero es que hay que validar primero. Vale. Madre mía, el cuadro este, de verdad. Y que ya está, no hay nada más. Y ya no puedo activar lo del CSI. Entiendo que ya está. El mechero este alumbrar una puta mierda, Las cosas como son.
someone has settled in here.
¿Qué pasa?
And whoever it is has
Hostia.
something to tell me about the Hawkins case.
Hostia. Mierda.
You, don't move.
No me puto
Detective
jodas.
Pierce, I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Que me han dejado entrar. Podemos ya, no soy el único interesado en Hawking. De cerrado nada. Amenazar no. Podemos ayudarnos mutuamente.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
No estoy suficiente alto.
Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach.
Ay,
Can you
madre.
explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene?
Hostia, he robado.
Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Bueno, está bien.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Va a sacar a la otra cuando se entere que estoy aquí siguiendo a la policía. Ay, madre. Ay, madre. Ay, madre, se ha liado parda.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Ay, madre.
Is
Ay,
it
ay,
far,
ay.
this mansion?
Pero...
Look behind you. At the
¿Tampoco
top
he podido hacer nada más? ¿O sí? No sé.
You see the building?
Ay, madre.
That's the Hawkins mansion.
Esa es la mansión.
We got some driving to do.
Hay que ir en coche. Muchas gracias a Croft por acompañarnos y también a Zospain, que acaba de entrar por el chat hace poco. Y eso. Y nuestro servidor de Discord lo tenéis disponible para chatear con nosotros. Así que nada, nos vemos en la próxima. Chao, chao.